day. They said that he had a mistress named Cathy White. She was unalived, and they said maybe Jay-Z might have been behind it. There's a lot of people's tea who's been spilling lately. It's like the Boston Tea Party around here. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Now, this is Cathy White in the middle, Claudia Jordan to the right of her. Well, Claudia Jordan and Cathy White are two industry it girls around that time. So you can see the levels that she was on to be taking pictures of somebody like this in the early 2000s. Even this lady, I don't know her, but I recognize her from somewhere. Anyway, Cathy, also known as Coco, she had a lot of little nickname aliases. She worked in the industry, radio, print, like she was an it girl who worked in the industry media, because back then you couldn't just be an Instagram hottie. You had to work those offices, you had to get in, internships. You really had to work to get in those rooms, and if you were beautiful, you could stay in them, okay? So what happened with Cathy was they said that her working in the industry, baby, she met Sean Carter. Now, the rumors are saying that when she met a young Jay-Z, he was already married to Beyonce. They are saying that he got her pregnant and allegedly unalived her. Now, this is all alleged, and there are many people coming out saying this, and there are people that have talked about it in the past, one being Jaguar Wright. Now, see, this is Cathy again with Tahina. So you see her levels, you know what I mean? She's in all of these rooms. These people look happy to take pictures with her. You could tell this was a it girl. And so around that time, that Jaguar Wright time where she was working with Jay-Z, Jaguar Wright would have known where the bodies were buried. She would have kind of been there, The cause of death for Cathy White was an aneurysm, right? But Jaguar Wright said in the interview, she died screaming. And there's plenty of evidence of them being in the same room. This is a picture of Cathy, Diddy, Jay-Z, all in the club together. Who circled is Cathy and Claudia. Now, what's interesting about this is Tasha K come out and she's like, this is Claudia Jordan's friend. Everybody's connecting her to Claudia. But Claudia came out and said that it wasn't that deep, which gave me red flags. This is Claudia and Tasha K's comments earlier when it says, journalist Liz Crokin, who this all started behind, I'll explain that in a minute. Journalist Liz Crokin re-sparks rumor of Jay-Z's alleged unaliving his mistress. Because Liz Crokin came out on Twitter, she spilled a bunch of tea. That's how this all got restarted. But we'll go on what Claudia just said. So she said, best friend? Girl, I knew her less than a year through a mutual friend who was way close to her. This girl never told me she was messing with Jay-Z or pregnant. Why y'all want to put this on me so bad? It's beyond me. Tasha, I never told you any of that. Call me. And she said, it's frustrating to be misrepresented for decades. Not sure how this narrative got started, but it's old, tired, and simply not true. Now, what that does is it scares me because it's too many pictures of her and Claudia Jordan together in different outfits. Now, why this worries me is there are multiple pictures of her and Claudia Jordan has on different outfits. And what that indicates to me is this wasn't no light friendship like she tried to make it seem. Maybe they were deeper, but because there was a hit put out on her. Okay, because there allegedly was a hit put out on this young lady, Claudia Jordan knows she's not too big to be touched. Okay, and that is making another point that people are bringing up when it comes to Jay-Z touching people, getting people touched, because Kanye said something in a concert that has everybody like, See, I don't remember this at all, but they had the audio on this video. Kanye saying, Jay, bruh, I know you got out there, please don't basically do nothing to me, just call me, bruh. Like, dang, Kanye West, as powerful as Kanye is, as powerful as Kanye West has been through the years before they was beefing, Kanye felt scared enough to be like, yo, don't have me unalived, okay? Just hit my jack, okay? I don't want no beef. That's scary. That's a lot of power, and that's some mob stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's bigger than we think. But at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all right now, there's nothing that's going to happen to Jay-Z. Jay-Z did 2 tours with R. Kelly, was sitting right next to Diddy in them pictures. There's no way that Jay-Z ain't got a bone or two in this skeleton, in this graveyard. But I'm telling you right now, and that's on Blue Ivy Carter, he's not going to come to justice. Y'all might as well let that hurt go. These two are the real king and queen of America, baby. And at the end of the day, the queen could say off with your head. Now, when this young lady was allegedly, they said she was pregnant, she was going to try to extort Jay-Z. They said that she wanted some money to keep her pregnancy quiet, allegedly. And she went about it in a crazy way, and they went about it in a crazier way, baby. This was right before Blue Ivy was born.
Okay, y'all, have y'all seen this online? Because this is kind of crazy. Journalists set to interview Jay-Z's alleged mistress days before she died wants the rapper to be investigated in connection to her death. He's evil to the core. Liz Crocken, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's only a matter of time before spirit cooking Jay-Z is exposed like Diddy. There's a reason Kanye said Jay's got murders. I would know. He's evil to the core. I pray there will be justice for Cathy White one day. More statements from Liz. Diddy, who hung out with Jay-Z when he was with Cathy, has also been accused of getting rid of his ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, who has also died under suspicious circumstances. Kim's baby daddy, Al B. Sure, has suggested she was murdered according to Radar. Jaguar Wright has also said that she absolutely believes, without hesitation, Diddy had something to do with. Jaguar has also claimed that Jay-Z is worse than Diddy. Sean Carter's worse. He's smarter, Jaguar said to The Pretty Show, which also covered my tweets exposing Jay-Z and the truth about Cathy. A journalist who was set to interview Jay-Z's alleged mistress has turned to the public to look into the strange circumstances surrounding her 2011 death. Liz Crocken, a journalist who used to work for Star magazine, was preparing to write a tell-all book about Jay-Z's alleged mistress, Cathy White, in August of 2011. Cathy had allegedly been caught creeping with Jay-Z in 2010, and the rumors were spreading like wildfire. According to Liz, Cathy initially told her that she didn't know Jay and had never partied with him, but after Liz confronted Cathy with pictures of her, Jay-Z, and Diddy at Tao nightclub in Las Vegas, Cathy said she considered going public with her story. That story never happened. Why? Liz says days later, when she tried to reach out to Cathy, she was informed by her colleagues that Cathy died. Liz says that she strongly feels that Cathy was murdered and did not suffer a brain aneurysm like her autopsy said. I found it highly suspicious that a seemingly healthy 28-year-old woman would drop dead from an aneurysm, Liz wrote. Liz says sources came forward and told her that Cathy had revealed her plans to go public to Jay-Z about the alleged affair. Liz says days after learning about Cathy's death, Beyonce announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy at the 2011 VMAs. Liz says it would have been a PR nightmare for Beyonce and Jay-Z if Cathy did a tell-all around the time they had crafted her a over-the-top pregnancy announcement.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that. Now, I'm not going to even waste your time. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. But before I read this information, this critical information, I do want to say the information that I'm about to convey to you is all alleged to protect the integrity of my platform, right? But I will say that the person that contacted me has the credentials and they're way overqualified to speak on this particular issue. So it says here, hello, I'm contacting you on the behalf of Cathy White, who had a relationship with Jay-Z while he was married to Beyonce. I was a close friend of Cathy's, and I'm here to tell you that her family and friends, along with a couple of celebrities within the industry, has contacted lawyers and FBI officials to reopen the case involving the cause of her death. The family are of the definitive belief that the autopsy report of Cathy dying from an aneurysm is false and the results were bought and paid for. They also suspect that if her passing was caused by an aneurysm, that it was somehow induced upon her artificially. And it was all because she was about to expose her relationship with Jay, and she told him that she was about to go public. It was also determined that Cathy was pregnant with Jay's child at the time of her passing. And we are just getting this news from an anonymous retired medical assistant of Cathy's former OBGYN, who is still alive and says they are ready to talk. When investigating the timeline of Jay and Cathy's relationship, Cathy would have had her child around the same time Beyonce announced she was pregnant in 2011 with Blue Ivy. I was directed to you because blank, and I'm not going to say their name, said you were solid and that you did a thorough job reporting on Kim Porter. I am close to this situation and I know what really is going on. Claudia Jordan knows what happened and she suspected that Jay had her best friend deleted too. The truth is about to come out and shake the industry to its core, because if Diddy goes down, Jay will too, because Diddy has the confession on audio. My information is below for verification and my license number of certificate.
Y'all, did y'all hear that? Claudia Jordan knows that Jay, boy, I know she's scared now. Because they're going to reopen it. They're going to reopen it. And Jay-Z, I don't care what people say. Jay-Z and they're not God. You can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens us. Okay? So, just get ready, because I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to get my little playlist. Y'all need y'all to subscribe to my channel. I just need 3 more just to have 100. Subscribe to Valentine TV. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.